Hey there, it's Kat and this is Brews and Reviews. In today's video, I'm going to be doing the April Fool's book tag. This was created by Kaz from Cats and Camera, and I was tagged by her on Twitter, so I will leave a link to the original down in the description below, so you can go check out the questions if you do want to join in and do this tag. And yeah, let's get to it. Question number 1, Fooled by the Front, a book whose cover has nothing to do with the plot. Okay, right, so the cover of this book drives me absolutely nuts because it is so random and has nothing to do with anything in the plot, right? Kiss the Girls by James Patterson. Like, what? It's just blue with, like, car headlights. But when are there cars in this book? It's about kidnapped women. Murdered women. What relevance does this have to anything? Anyway, it just drives me a little bit crazy because I know it's a crime thriller and you don't really want to give too much away, but also, like, make it, like, somewhat relevant. Like, what is that? What's that? Question number 2, Don't Joke with My Emotions, a book that lulled you into a false sense of security, then broke your heart. I couldn't think of a better answer for this one than This Is How You Lose the Time War, because this book, I just feel, was unnecessarily cruel. It hurt me deeply on a soul level. I was crying by the end. I wasn't expecting it. I feel like that is what made it, like, the worst thing, because it's about these two agents on other sides of a time war who leave each other notes through time and may also be trying to kill each other. It's so good. The way that it just sort of goes into this inevitable place of sadness really hurt me, and I can't forgive it, but also I love it, so maybe read that, but also sadness. Question number 3, Leafing Through Lies, a book with a misleading synopsis. So for this one I'm going to go with Unnatural Exposure by Patricia Cornwell. And I think this is really interesting because I don't typically read a synopsis on the book, and I happen to have read the synopsis on this one. So I was expecting what it says on the back. Unfortunately, it took 200 pages for the main thing that the back was talking about to actually happen. So I feel like I knew what the twist was because it had told me, and I was like, well, this is very misleading. But for the first 200 pages, it's about something completely different, and you just sat there going, when's that thing gonna happen? Because this isn't what it is about. So I think this was misleading, and I was mad about it. It definitely lowered my rating of this book, and, you know, that sucks. Question number 4, You Played Yourself, a book you really thought you'd enjoy but didn't. Honestly, The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. I really thought I was going to like this. It was dystopian. I've been kind of into dystopians recently. It has really cool premise. I like the idea of the noise. I like the idea of so many of the things that happen in here. Did not like the execution. Did not like the animal abuse and a specific thing that happened in this, which I did talk about in my February wrap-up. If you guys want to go check it out and see my spoilery thoughts on this. I didn't enjoy it. I won't be continuing on with the series. I'm kind of mad about it because it had promise and it just wasn't a hit for me. Question number 5, Personal Prank, a book you keep telling yourself you're going to read but haven't yet. I've actually been really good this year with reading a lot of the ones that I keep putting on TBRs and then not reading because I'm just like, oh, I don't know, I just haven't got to that one. I'll read it later, I really want to, but I haven't. And, you know, I've finally gotten to some of them. Except for this one. It's Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas, which I still haven't read, despite having said that I was going to read it since January 2021. January 2021! Right now when I'm filming this, this is March 2022. How have I not read it in that entire time? There is something wrong with me. I just need to read it soon, she says, knowing that she'll probably still not read it for another couple of months. Question number 6, Fooled You, a book that caught you by surprise. Bam, plot twist. I was trying to think of books that had, like, really good plot twists in them, and I came up with Skin Deep by Liz Nugent, which I'll never stop recommending for the ending of this book because it was so damn good. The book is about a horrible woman and a bunch of other horrible people too, but you mainly follow this one horrible woman through her life doing horrible things to everybody that she knows or everybody in her family. She's just so the worst person. You would never want to meet this woman because she is, like, vile, and the end of this book just makes it all worthwhile. It's just so good. The twist is like, mwah, chef's kiss, just please. If you want a really good twist, this one. Question number 7. Fake Your Death. A book that tricked you into thinking your fave was untouchable. Alright, I'm going to try not to spoil anything with this one. Morningstar by Pierce Brown. There is a character who dies in here whom I love, and I was very sad about their death. If you've read it, then you probably know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to spoil it, but I'm still very sad about it. Question number 8. Foolproof. A book that completely satisfied you. So the book I want to talk about is The Last Sun by Katie Edwards. And I don't know if it's just my memory of this. I really am due a reread of this one, but this one gave me all of the feelings that I wanted to feel. It gave me such great banter, amazing characters, found family vibes, dealing with trauma, really cool magic system, and it just was really good. I really liked it, and I really liked the sequel to it as well, and yeah, I just can't recommend it enough. I do not hear enough people talk about this book on BookTube or BookTok or Bookstagram, just anywhere in the book internet sphere. People aren't talking about this book, and you really should be, because you are so missing out if you haven't read it. It's so good, and I can't recommend it enough. So because this is a very short time span in which I can actually tag people, I'm not going to tag anyone because it's probably past April 1st by the time you're actually seeing this. But if you do still want to do it, then maybe your April Fools can be the fact that you filmed and posted a video not on April Fools. Anyway, so if you want to do this tag, then you're tagged. If you want to be tagged for next year, then also you're tagged. If you made it this far into the video, then please leave me a surprised face emoji. Just because, you know, surprise! Ah. If you like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!